Gainwell.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. The Eagles hit 9-2 to start play. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. And that in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. Down to about the 32. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hurts.
This is caught. It's Brown.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Gainwell is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Nobles, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go option to the short side. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Trey Lance, 50 yards. And the 49ers are once again back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Well, how about that? I'm a little bit incredulous there. Fourth and very long, and they decide to go for it. And what a play to pick it up.
Yeah, what does that do to the defense now?
Somewhat demoralizing, I would say, but they don't have time to hang their heads.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down.
And some room to work. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
They'll look to run with Gainwell.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Kenneth Gainwell.
His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. As his guys have now moved out in front.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Lance's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards through the air. Caught the deep. Third and 1.
On first down, Lance.
Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Lance.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 17-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. On first down, Hurts.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. It got his man complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll set up to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Lance looking to throw it.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now Lance again.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured out.
He's got a man complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
And here's a handoff to Gainwell.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And quickly they get to the line.
They'll run here with Gainwell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Kenneth Gainwell
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lance finding Kittle, first down San Francisco.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Lance to throw it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter, because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Gainwell.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Back to throw here.
Quick slant here to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Gainwell.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And they're going to speed things up here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Kenneth Gainwell.
That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Edwards.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Gainwell.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth-quarter lead.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down.
Now Lance.
And that'll be incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without it.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his third. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Back to Gainwell here on second down.
Chalk that up as a loss. And now it's third down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Well, now how about this return?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner.